Another attack in London being investigated as terrorism. This time, a driver mows down a crowd of Muslim worshippers outside of that mosque. It is the latest in a string of terror attacks putting London on edge. Our next guest says that we need a consistent response to terror. His new book, it's called The Strange Death of Europe, Immigration, Identity, Islam, is out today. There's a picture of the book. The author is Douglas Murray, and he joins us now. He is also an Islam and immigration expert. Thank you so much, Douglas, for being with us. Congratulations on the book.
Very good to be with you. Thank you.
You're welcome. So we need a consistent response to terrorism. What does that consistent response need to be?
Well, there was this attack in London on Sunday night. Immediately everyone recognized what it was. It was targeted at a group of Muslims coming out of the mosque at midnight. And straight away the media and everyone else, quite rightly, wants to find out a whole set of facts. Who is this person? Why would they have done this? What sort of ideas might have led them to have done this? Did they know anyone? You know, if we'd have found out that the attacker from Sunday night turned up and used to go to a church, for instance, which was repeatedly calling for Muslims to be treated differently and vilely and violently even, then we'd be all over that and onto that now. And that church and that preacher wouldn't be free. It wouldn't be allowed. But you see, we've had a different response, and I think a lot of the public feel this when it comes to Islamic terror. The whole set of recent attacks. We had 3 Islamist terrorist attacks in the UK in 10 weeks recently, and consistently we find out that there are people who knew about the extremism, didn't report it, members of the community who say they don't want to go to the British police and report this, and we find out that mosques that people attended are run by radicals. So all I say is, let's have some consistency. If we had, you know, anti-gay, anti-women, anti-Muslim preachers at churches in the UK teaching violence, we'd be all over them, and quite rightly so. So all we need to do is apply the same standard when it comes to the Islamic community.
What can America learn from this? Because you do have in Europe, from what I understand, you have people that aren't forced to assimilate. They come in under the teachings of Sharia law, where they are anti-women, anti-gays, anti-Christians, anti-Jews, and then they're not asked to assimilate. Aren't these warning signs that something like this is going to happen? Yeah,
absolutely everything I describe in my book is a warning siren for America as well.
The title of your book, The Strange Death of Europe, what do you mean by that?
I mean that through a whole set of things, Europe seems to me to be committing suicide, civilizational suicide. The book focuses on what happened in 2015 with the migrant crisis, you'll remember. But that crisis is still going on. It's been going on for a very long time. It preceded that year, and it will go on for a long time to come. It's about a continent that decides to basically say, our home is the home for the entire world. It's the home for anyone who wants to come here. And in the process, as I say in the book, the peoples of Europe lose the only home we have. There's a whole set of other things, of course, civilizational self-doubt, guilt, all the things which you in America also now are getting.
Right, so they think they're being nice, they're being accepting and open, but really they're committing suicide, you say. All right, thank you so much, Douglas Murray, the author of the new book that's out today. If you want to pick it up, it's called The Strange Death of Europe, Immigration, Identity, Islam. Thanks, Douglas.